I want to talk about something that hits all of us sooner or later: the messy math behind home remodeling, tariffs, and uncertainty. But I'm not here to give you a dry report. Think of this as a creator's take: how the numbers twist our wallets, how minds react when the price tag climbs, and what that says about the housing economy overall. Let me start with the big, unsettling idea: when costs rise, people delay. That's not just a simple budget issue. It changes how families plan their spaces, how couples argue about that dream bathroom, and even how neighborhoods age. If you're in Oregon or anywhere with a remodeling itch, you've probably felt the ripple. You pause, you watch news, you wait for clarity. Personally, I think the inertia here matters more than the exact dollar amount, because uncertainty mutates into action, or inaction, far faster than a price increase alone. What makes this really interesting is the way tariffs reframe a familiar scenario. We've grown used to the idea that materials get pricier over time, driven by inflation and supply chains. But tariffs introduce a political mechanism into everyday home projects. The National Association of Home Builders estimates a single-family home could cost an extra $7,500 to $10,000 due to tariffs. That sounds like a random spike, but it's a policy lever with a social footprint: fewer renovations, smaller remodel scopes, and a slower turnover of homes that need updating to really suit modern living. From my perspective, the real story isn't just that some materials get more expensive. It's how contractors and homeowners interpret that shift. Do you nibble around the edges of a kitchen remodel, or do you pause long enough to reconsider why you were remodeling in the first place? The price tag acts as a pressure point that exposes underlying priorities. If you're already tight on a budget, a 2 to 3% increase in cabinetry or flooring can become the tipping point that kills a project entirely. That's not just math. It's a lens on how people value home improvement as a long-term investment versus a quick upgrade. One thing that immediately stands out is the distinction between new construction costs and remodel costs. In Oregon, the impact has been more nuanced. Laminate or vinyl flooring and imported cabinetry see price bumps from tariffs, but there are often domestic alternatives with only modest price differences. Yet plumbing parts and appliances, items that are frequently imported, can push the final bill higher in a remodel more than a new kitchen would. What this implies is that the supply chain mix matters a lot. If a project is reliant on widely imported components, tariffs bite harder. If you can source domestic equivalents, the delta shrinks, but not disappears. What many people don't realize is that inflation continues to push costs up regardless of tariffs. Tariffs may tip the scales on certain items, but the broader trend, rising material costs over time, still exists. If you take a step back, you'll see that policy-induced price changes are short-term accelerants, while inflation is the longer drumbeat. This raises a deeper question: should homeowners time their projects to ride out volatility, or should they front-load work to lock in prices before further shifts? In my opinion, that calculus depends on risk tolerance and the specific project scope. Deeper insight here is about expectation management. Contractors like Joseph Patrick of Lamont Brothers highlight that uncertainty, political volatility, market jitters, affects decisions more than incremental price changes. People watch the news, feel uneasy, and decide to wait and see. That mindset can compound the slowdown: fewer projects, less cash flow for local businesses, and a tighter labor market as demand retracts. If you zoom out, you can see a feedback loop: instability dampens projects, which then dampens the local economy, which in turn feeds more uncertainty. From a broader trend standpoint, this moment sits at the intersection of policy, supply chains, and consumer psychology. Tariffs are a tool of national policy, but their effects cascade into household budgets and small business planning in real, tangible ways. The pandemic-era remodeling spike is tapering anyway, and tariffs plus uncertainty amplify that downward slope. The takeaway: policy choices don't exist in a vacuum. They shape everyday decisions about home, comfort, and long-term planning in ways that surprise people who only watch price stickers. If you're weighing a remodel right now, my practical read is simple: quantify 3 scenarios: best case, moderate case, and risk case, so you're not blindsided by price swings or delays. Build a little contingency into your budget and schedule. And consider sourcing strategies, explore domestic substitutes for imported components, and confirm lead times with suppliers early. The more you map risk, the more you preserve options when headlines swing wildly week to week. Closing thought: in a world of policy shifts and economic jitters, your home remains your anchor. It's where you decide what to invest in, how to live, and what you're willing to endure for long-term comfort. So I'll leave you with this question: if the next 6 months bring more tariff chatter and uncertainty, will your home project get smaller, get smarter, or get postponed altogether? I'd love to hear how you're thinking about it in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you found this thoughtful or provocative, drop a like, subscribe for more creator-driven breakdowns, and share your own remodeling dilemma. Until next time, keep measuring twice and planning once.